Most people don't lose control of their money in one dramatic moment. It usually happens quietly. A few subscriptions, a balance left on a credit card, a raise that somehow disappears. Then one day, payday arrives, and the money is already spoken for before it even lands. That's the part nobody tells you. You don't need to understand every finance term to become good with money. You just need to understand the few numbers that control your life. Once you see those clearly, the whole game starts to change. The first number is your real income, not the salary you tell people, not the number on the job offer, the money that actually hits your account after taxes, insurance, retirement contributions, and everything else has taken its cut. That is the money you truly live on. And if your income changes every month, don't build your life around your best month. Build it around a careful average. The good months should help you get ahead, not trick you into living like they happen all the time. Then comes the part most people avoid, where the money is going. Memory will lie to you here. You'll remember rent, gas, and groceries, but you'll forget the delivery fees, random online orders, unused subscriptions, and small purchases that somehow become hundreds of dollars. Look at the last 3 months. Not to shame yourself, but to expose the pattern. Because once the pattern is visible, it can be changed. But knowing what you spend is only half the story. The real secret is cash flow. That's the money coming in minus the money going out. If something is left over, you have options. If nothing is left, life starts making decisions for you. A flat tire becomes credit card debt. A late bill becomes a fee. A bad week becomes a financial mess. And this is where two people earning the same income can live completely different lives. One has breathing room. The other has a paycheck that vanishes on arrival. The scary part is that most budget damage does not look scary in the moment. A $12 subscription feels harmless. So does a $40 meal. So does a buy now, pay later purchase split into 4 payments. But the payments stack. The subscriptions renew. The lifestyle becomes normal. And suddenly, your future is being drained by things you barely remember buying. That's why every expense needs a label. Some things are needs. They keep your life running. Some are wants. They make life enjoyable. And some are traps. They feel good for a second, then keep charging you long after the excitement is gone. The goal is not to remove all fun from your life. That never works. The goal is to stop giving permanent space in your budget to things that only gave you temporary satisfaction. Then there's debt, and this is where things can get ugly fast. Not all debt is the same. A mortgage or student loan can sometimes help build a future. But high-interest debt is different. Credit cards, payday loans, and certain financing plans can quietly turn one purchase into months or years of payments. The minimum payment looks helpful, but it can keep you stuck. It makes the debt feel manageable while interest keeps feeding on your paycheck. The move is simple, but not always easy. List every debt. Write down the balance, interest rate, minimum payment, and due date. Then look for the debt with the highest interest. That is usually the one causing the most damage. Once you see it clearly, you stop guessing. You have a target, and that changes everything. But even if you are paying debt down, you still need protection. That's where an emergency fund comes in. Start small. Even $500 or $1,000 can stop a normal problem from turning into a disaster. Eventually, the bigger goal is a few months of essential expenses, not luxury spending, not vacations, just the basics that keep your life stable if something goes wrong. Keep that money boring, safe, easy to reach. This is not the money you gamble with. It is not the money you throw into a risky investment because someone online said it could explode. Your emergency fund has one job: protect you when life gets messy. Once that foundation is in place, investing becomes much less intimidating. Investing is not about pretending to be a genius or guessing the next huge stock. For most beginners, it is about using time. Small amounts invested consistently can become powerful over years because returns can start earning returns of their own. That is the quiet magic of compounding. The simplest path is usually tax-advantaged accounts where available, like a 401k, IRA, ISA, or pension, depending on where you live. Then, instead of trying to pick individual winners, many beginners use broad diversified funds. Think of it like owning tiny pieces of hundreds or thousands of companies instead of betting everything on one. It will still rise and fall, but you are not depending on one business to carry your entire future. The final step is tracking. Not every day, not obsessively, just enough to stay awake. Once a month, check 5 numbers: your net worth, your savings rate, your high-interest debt, your emergency fund coverage, and your main money priority for next month. That tiny dashboard tells you if you are moving forward or drifting backward. And here's the truth. Financial literacy is not about becoming a finance expert. It is about becoming harder to fool, harder to trap, harder to shake when life throws something unexpected at you. You don't need a perfect budget. You don't need to know every investing term. You don't need to fix everything this week. You just need to start seeing your money clearly. Give every dollar a job and stop letting old decisions quietly steal from your future. Because the moment you understand where your money is going, you finally get the power to decide where your life is going to.